Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gachi's Kaman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. This morning, on behalf of millions of Kenyans, I want to pose just 4 questions to William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua because it is important for Kenyans to get the answers to these 4 questions. The first question is, some few weeks ago, the government led by William Samoei Ruto na Rigathi Gachagua walituambia kwamba watakuwa wakinunua mafuta from Middle East wakitumia shilingi ya Kenya. Wakatuambia kwamba hawatakuwa wakitumia dola za Kimarekani. And they promised Kenyans that this would make the dollar available. And they even told the people who are holding the dollars to release the dollars because it will be useless. And we also saw Gachagua going to the coast and receive fuel from the Middle East. And this fuel was to be paid, I think, in 6 months' time. But to date, the fuel is still very high. The cost of fuel is selling at a liter of petrol inauzwa kwa nafikiri shilingi 183 hadi shilingi 184 kulingana na pale ambapo ulipo. So what happened? Maybe we can hear from members who support the government and they are here. Maybe because I know there are some members of parliament who follow this channel, and especially those from UDA. I know there are even some senators. There are also some former governors and several MCAs. So let us know. Maybe you can help the president to explain to us what went wrong, what did not happen. The second question that I would pose is that you allowed the millers to import duty-free maize so that maize flour could sell at Kenya shilling 150. Mlituambia kwamba kama bei ingekuwa juu sana ingekuwa shilingi 159, lakini mpaka sasa tunaona ni kupada unapada kila uchao, bei ya inazidi kupada kwa sababu unapotembelea most of the supermarket, kile ambacho unapata ni kwamba unapata paketi moja kilo 2 ikiuzwa between Kenya shilling 220 and 240. That is something that we have done practically. So what really happened? And we know that the millers, for sure, imported duty-free maize. What really happened? The other thing is about sugar. You also said that we are going to import. You allowed duty-free sugar to flood the market so that the price of sugar could come down. But unfortunately, I actually don't know what happened. Bei ni kupada inapada. Sasa hivi kilo moja ya sukari inauzwa karibu shilingi 300 kwa sababu inauzwa kati ya shilingi 240 na 260. And when you are telling us this, that time sugar, I remember a kilo was selling at about 150 shillings. So what really happened? What went wrong? Who imported the sugar? And the fourth questions, I just have 4 questions, is about the salaries of the policemen. When you took over power, immediately you appointed Maraga Justice to lead a commission that would come up with the welfare of the policemen and increasing the salary of the policemen. To date, hamjawahi kuzungumzia lile swala. Mpaka sasa hivi polisi na afisa polisi wetu bado hawajalipwa chochote, hawajaongezewa hata dururu. What did not happen? What happened? Because when I look at the government, I can only make the following conclusions. So if you are doing this for the first time, kindly take that 1 second and like this video. And for those of you who support this channel, we are going to pin our number there. You can actually support us in any way that you feel best for you. And the first thing that we can conclude is that William Samoei Ruto was not ready to lead this country. we can only conclude that the administration that is leading this country is clueless. Na unajua walikuwa nasema kwamba Raila Amolo Odinga was clueless, hakuwa na mpango wote, but now kile ambacho tunaona ni kwamba serikali ya William Samoei Ruto is coming out as clueless because I think there is more than having more dollars in the market. I think this government need to understand the market forces, what really happens because gharama ya maisha haiwezi kushuka kwa sababu umeanza kuleta mafuta ukitumia darahimu za Kenya, kwa sababu hili ni jambo ambalo linahitaji maarifa na ujuzi wa hali ya juu sana, maarifa kama yale ya Mwai Kibaki. And the other thing is that William Samoei Ruto is highly overrated, if you ask me. And even Rigathi Gachagua is a clueless person. Ni mtu mmoja ambaye anajitokeza, tunaona kwamba ni mtu ambaye hana mikakati yote, ni mtu ambaye haelewi hata vile ambavyo uchumi unaendeshwa. Unapolinganisha na hao watu, unapolinganisha na Mwai Kibaki, utaona kwamba Mwai Kibaki was a true economist. Mwai Kibaki's government was led by people who understood the economies of this country. They knew how to lead this country. Na tena hata ikigawa hawa watu wa William Samoei Ruto wamekuwa wakimkashifu Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta kwamba alikuwa mlevi. Huyu mlevi kusema kweli alikuwa anaelewa masuala ya kiuchumi. Huyu mlevi mambo mengi ambayo alikuwa anasema alikuwa anayatimiza, because when you look at Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta trusted technocrats who knew how to deal with the economies of this country. Hatukuona hata siku moja ambapo mishahara wafanyikazi iliweza kucheleweshwa. Hatukuona serikali ikilia ati madeni sijui nini. Hatukupata hata siku moja. Again, we can only conclude that William Samoei Ruto is getting very poor advice from his advisors. In fact, I doubt who advises William Samoei Ruto. You know, somebody like David D is somebody who was expected to bring a lot of knowledge. But I came to realize that he has so many shortcomings. There was a time, I think it was an advisor to Paul Kagame. I don't know what really happened. And again, there was a time he was in Mwai Kibaki's, I think, the economic think tank. I don't know, something like that. But he was dropped. And the big question is, why is William Samoei Ruto embracing him? Sometimes I listen to David D, and what I see is just economics za vitabu ambazo haziwezi zikafanya kazi katika ulimwengu wa kisasa. And there are many advisors who are advising these people. And when you look at Rigathi Gachagua is an epitome of cluelessness, is an epitome of somebody who does not understand statecraft. Again, when I look at the government is losing credibility every day, kwa sababu wakati ambapo wanatuambia mambo ambayo hawezi wakatimiza, unafikiri watu watachukulia jambo hili namna gani? Kwa sababu haina haja ya kutoa ahadi kama unajua kwamba huwezi ukaitimiza, kwa sababu Waswahili wanasema ahadi ni deni, lazima uilipe, na dawa ya deni ni kulipa. Kwa wakati ambapo unakuja hapa na kuambia watu ya kwamba bei ya mafuta itashuka kwa sababu ya mikakati ambayo umechukua, basi kisha tunaokuja kugundua kwamba hakuna lolote ambalo linaendelea, basi tunaweza kusema Kibaki alikuwa sahihi wakati alikuwa anasema wewe ni bure kabisa, kwa sababu huelewi kile ambacho kinaendelea. Serikali ya William Samoei Ruto ni serikali ambayo ina masuala mengi ambayo yanaonekana ni kizungumkuti kwake. Again, when you look at all these issues, it tells you that there are some cartels, because for sure mafuta yaliletwa na tukaona Gachagua receiving the tanks, the ship, the docking at the coast. I think 4 ships were docking at the coast. Now, who was importing this fuel? Who is this so powerful that he cannot even listen to the president? Who is this person who is so powerful that he can tell president bluff? Ni nani huyu? Who are these cartels who imported the maize, duty-free maize, and the price of maize flour has remained very, very high? Kwa sababu tunaona kwamba Gachagua na William Samoei Ruto walikuwa na uhakika kama mauti kwamba bei ya unga ingeshuka, only to be embarrassed what happened, kwa sababu kusema ukweli, hata hiyo sukari, kuna wale mafisidi ambao waliweza kuleta sukari yenyewe, lakini bei ya sukari bado imebaki kuwa juu, gharama maisha inazidi kuwa tisho. So who are these people who are importing these commodities and they are not lowering the prices? We can only conclude that these are very, very powerful cartels in government. These are very, very powerful cartels ambao hata William Samoei Ruto yeye mwenyewe anashindwa kukabiliana nao. These are very, very powerful people and they must be very much well connected. And you can only conclude, whether rightly or wrongly, that these people are related to the government. These people are related to the highest office in the land. Na ni watu ambao wanajulikana, because all what is coming out is it was a scam. So why was the DP going to the coast to receive fuel? Why was he going to receive those ships when they were docking at the coast? Why did you promise that you are going to lower the cost of fuel? Why did you promise that you are going to lower the cost of Oga? That was wrong. And that is why Kenyans are annoyed. So that is my take. Please, may you have a blessed day. And keep on asking hard questions until this government behaves. Bye-bye.